friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I am sharing the items that I have recently decluttered and why I'm getting rid of them. So on my channel here, I have done a plethora of decluttering videos, but I've never actually gone into depth about why I'm getting rid of certain items. And I think a lot of confusion comes within the decluttering process when people are not sure of what they should be getting rid of. Now, there are tons of books explaining how to effectively declutter. One of them I just recently got from a girlfriend. It's called Less Stuff. I will link it down below for you. But I feel like kind of seeing somebody else's thought process in the decluttering process could be really helpful, especially for me. I've watched quite a few videos myself before I actually did jump into decluttering, and it definitely helped me out. So that's why I'm doing this video today, and if you want to find out what I am decluttering and why, keep watching. So the very first item that I have on my list is my ring light. Now, as a content creator, this thing can come in very handy. Obviously, I bought it for a reason, but I just do not use this enough, or at least as much as I thought I would. These are really handy when you are in a darker setting and you're filming or you're taking photos. And for me personally, I have learned that I do not like to film or shoot photography unless it is in natural daylight. So having this around is pretty much just clutter, and I've been keeping it just in case, and I'm trying to get away. I'm really trying to get away from keeping things just in case. So this guy is going. I will be selling it because it is in pristine condition. I haven't used it very much, but yeah, this is just not needed, and so it's gotta go. Item number 2 is a face mask. So for me, I love skincare and I love self-care, having like an evening to myself, putting a face mask on and winding down for the evening. However, there are only certain masks that I actually use frequently, almost every week, and this just isn't one of them. I love masks and I love how they feel on my skin, but the reality is that I don't use them as much as I wish I would. So this is another product that, although will last quite a long time because it expires, oh my gosh, I actually think it already expired, so that's hilarious. So clearly I shouldn't even be using this. This one was only good for 4 or 5 months, which I think is dumb, but I guess if you're using this enough, it's okay. But yeah, for me, I don't use this enough, so there's no point in keeping it in my drawer. And because it is expired, obviously now it is trash and it's probably not safe to put on my skin anyway. Item number 3 is shoe inserts. And I know they look kind of weird, but they're basically sticky on one side and you put it inside your shoe if it is too thin and you have feet problems, or I don't even know, maybe your shoe is too big, you just stick it in there and it's good to go. But I've had these for 2 years now, maybe even longer, and I did use 1 pair. It came in a pack of 3, and so I had 2 extra pairs and I haven't used them since. And keeping these also just, I guess, allows me to buy shoes that don't fit properly or maybe that aren't comfortable enough, and I don't want to waste my money anymore on items that I have to, you know, add additional support to or fix so that they work for me. I would rather spend a little bit more money and get something of higher quality that actually fits right and feels very comfortable. So these to me are just useless at this point. If I haven't used them in 2 years, then I probably won't use them at all. So I'll probably just give these to another family member if they are in need of them. Item number 4 is spare European change. I don't know why I kept this. I guess it is money, so it has a little bit of value. I've got a €5 bill in here, as well as a ton of loose change, as you can see. And this has been in my drawer for over 3 years now, ever since I was in France. And I don't want to keep it anymore. It is clutter. Like, I understand why I was keeping it, because I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe I'll go back to Europe and then I can just bring this. Realistically, this is less than 10 euros, so it doesn't have that much value. So I'm gonna try and see if anybody in my family is planning to go to Europe, and I will give this money to them. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'll have to figure out a solution, but the thought process behind this is that I'm not going to Europe anytime soon, at least anywhere that I can use this money. So there's no point in me keeping it and hoarding it in a drawer and it's just collecting dust. So this money is going out. Next up here, I have a bath bomb, and I got this in a mailer from Lush. I actually got quite a few different bath bombs and soaps and those types of things, and I just don't use these enough. I probably have maybe 3 or less baths per year. I definitely have more frequently in the winter season because it's super cold, but I don't use bath bombs. I don't really love how artificial they are now. I mean, I think this is made of natural ingredients, but still the scents are just often very strong for me and they smell artificial, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So there's no point in me keeping this, and I definitely know some people who love bath bombs, so I can just give this to them instead of having it collect dust in my bathroom drawer. This is a charger for my iPhone that stopped working, I think probably 6 months ago. So it is a piece of crap, if I'm being completely honest. And I've been keeping it thinking, oh, maybe I'll go and see if I can get a replacement. But I actually don't have like the warranty paper, and I don't know if I have the receipt anymore. So realistically, I probably will just have to buy a new one, and there's no point in me keeping a broken piece of technology in my drawer just in case I ever decide to go and take it into the store. It has been a while and I am just using a cord now, so this does not need to be stored in my bedroom because it's not being used and it serves absolutely no purpose. Next up, I've got the infamous Bali body oils. These are tanning oils that I really, really love, but I'm learning to stop using because putting oil on our bodies in the sun is definitely not good for our skin, and I'm trying to be really, really conscious and aware of what I'm putting on my body. So now I literally just put a regular like sunscreen SPF lotion, and that works for me. I don't put any tan enhancements on except for Maui Babe, and that's only if I'm going to be tanning for a very short period of time, and even then it's on top of my SPF. However, putting a straight up oil onto my body is no longer something that I want to do. You can even see they're disgusting and like full of dust because they haven't been used. So even though these are amazing products and they do help you to get a better tan, I no longer feel like I should be using these, and so they can be given away to somebody who, I don't know, uses the oils. I will try to convince them not to, or maybe I will just recycle them. And last but not least, I've got 3 different makeup products here. So as I go through my cosmetic bag, I am slowly but surely going through and just figuring out which products I can and cannot live without. So for me right now, I am wearing very minimal makeup. I love the Merit Beauty products. They're clean and they're super quick to apply, and I just love a natural look. So these products kind of do the opposite of that. They're definitely heavier. This is actually expired. I don't know why I kept it, probably because it's expensive and it's Dior, but it's expired. So I definitely shouldn't be keeping an expired foundation because it's not good for our skin. And then the other 2 products here are a concealer. So this is just like your regular creamy concealer, you know, just like every other girl uses. And then my Dior lip balm. I have a girlfriend who uses lip balms all the time, or sorry, lip glosses. So I'm gonna give this to her because I have a lip combo that I really love using, and I don't get enough use out of this guy. And then for the concealer, I'm using the Merit Beauty stick, and I really love how it works on my skin. I no longer do the whole concealer bake and like setting and all of that. So this is something that will just expire. I'll probably give it to my sister because she does still use this type of stuff. But you know, I'm just trying to prevent myself from accumulating items that I'm not actually using. So slowly but surely, I'm going through everything in my bedroom and figuring out what I actually do not need. So I hope this video helped you in, you know, kind of seeing and understanding the thought process that goes into decluttering items. It definitely does require some thought and intentionality. So if you are about to declutter something, definitely check out the book that I mentioned. It's called Less Stuff. I will link it down down below for you, and feel free to refer back to any of my decluttering videos as well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I do post every Monday and Thursday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.